This is probably our critters' favorite part of the year. When the summer garden is done and we turn them loose to have at it. Look at that. He's found him something good under there. Or she has, sorry. Some of the pigs are a little leery yet. They haven't quite figured out that it's okay to come in here. The goats are having a heyday. Honeybee is having a heyday. Of course, she was the first. Her and Spree right there. Honeybee and Spree being the oldest two, they know this routine and they're like, oh, is it time? And came marching right in. So before we let them in this morning, we had to rig up some protective barriers for our cotton plants. Some of them are actually making. You see those pods right there? You got one that's even open. I guess it's not a, I guess you call that a bowl, right? Cotton bowl. So we'll look at that probably later in another video. But so we've got this, we bent a couple of cattle panels and then strung up some non-electrified electric fence, hopefully to give a secondary barrier. Bad news is in a couple of places they got enough room to jump, but you know what? It's so doggone hot here right now and the ground is so hard. We're just gonna hope this works for a while, and if they try it, we may regroup and do it again. I don't know, but the alderman critters are having a ball. Look how good they look too. Look at her coat, so slick. We've been feeding them less. She looks like that because they've been eating more naturally. We've been providing them with free choice minerals. But they are getting, these are dairy goats, and they are mostly getting their sustenance from what they can find on the property. Spree hasn't looked this good in a long time. Her coat is just so slick and full. She's an Oberhasli, but she's looking fantastic. There's Nubbin, our Kiko Spanish cross boar. And there's, I think that's, I can't remember now which one's Crazy and which one's her dog. Okay, that's Crazy because she's got an udder. And Crazy's daughter. Those aren't her real names, but they're not very tame, so we just kind of say Crazy and her baby. But they just look fantastic. I hope the video shows the shine on them. Here's our little Nubian buck that sure isn't going real fast, but he's otherwise healthy. And oh hush. Our 4 baby Nubians are way out yonder in the back. Can you see them? They've never had a taste of commercial feed. We decided to try that, and they all seem to be healthy as horses. Don't know if they're going to be growing as fast or what, but we've also noticed since we cut back on feed for our dairy goats that their hooves never need trimming anymore. Now we also noticed that along about the same time after our crushed limestone had been around our barn for a while, so I know that plays a part because they walk on that every day. But the hooves are just not growing insanely like they had when we were feeding these goats a giant coffee can, half a coffee can a day, and a full coffee can when they were in milk. So we still give them, we spread out like one giant coffee can among all of these goats every day, just to keep them with the understanding that our hands bring good things. But this time of year, with so much green available, they're fending for themselves, and we are absolutely convinced they're better for it. So I didn't mean to talk that much. I'm already at 4 minutes and 10 seconds, so I guess I'll knock it off. Look how good Honey looks. Pretty sure she's bred now because she's really filling out nicely. Same with her, by the way. We're not feeding her hardly at all, and look how she looks. She looks fantastic for a dairy cow. Fantastic, very full. That udder's empty. It looks like it ain't, but it is. All right, say bye, y'all.